Been a rough past couple days. I was super sick yesterday, and kind of like when I get sick, ultimately brings my spirits down and like my motivation and drive to do stuff. And one of the goals, which is what I do with this kind of like short little vlogging playlist series, is to really just kind of document the whole journey of what this goes through in case for one day maybe I can look back and just say uh, this is how it happened, and or if someone else can look at it and see that the whole the whole process of trying to build something that is what your passion is a very very long hard process, and it's really hard to kind of stay up to spirits on everything every single day. So I was, this is kind of one of those documenting moments where I'm going to say, yeah, today and yesterday were one of those days. I was really sick, didn't have a chance to post, and kind of like lost momentum in a certain way. Been wrestling in my head about decisions on like certain gear to get, and do I need it, and then even like what are people going to say to me if I buy it, if I like invest in an expensive camera that I can do certain things that my phone can't do. And then and I'm not saying that you can't make good quality content on a phone, but I can you know shoot more cinematic stuff. And the ideas I have with the cover videos and having a film cinematic feel to them, and stuff like that, which is what my intern Michael. I mean, that's a plus. Thank God I found him, and he seems like a great guy. He's gonna help me out, and he has a lot of experience. And I look at his role, his camera reel, his or cinematography reel, I think it's called, is really good. So he's gonna be able to bring that sort of uh, feel to what I want to do with music, and I think it's really good. So that's one good thing. Um, but it's just as far as like stuff where I'm like thinking about, okay, like what if I buy this and people start like thinking about, and they're like, well, why would you buy that? You don't even have a full time job. You only have a part time job. You're not like saving any money right now. You're not. Uh, it, it's just like the re- the reason why I yes there was, just for the record, there was this one certain there was a period where I didn't have a job and I wasn't planning on getting one. And I talked about this in a video, but I chose not to post it because it was really personal. After I was kind of ranting, and I went back and listened to it, and I was like, yeah, you know what? That's not a good um, thing. I should really post online. But I had a lot of, I'm living off of some savings that I have right now, and um, to that other people, me spending money on stuff that I think would help me grow right now, especially since I'm at such a small level, is they think they don't think it's right. They don't think I should be getting like two jobs and when trying to bust my ass and barely have any time to build this thing. But in reality, what I do is I work part time, and then I spend a lot of time, you know, 6 to 12 hours a day, uh, working on you know building this thing up and coming up with ideas and writing them down, and also reaching out to um, and building relationships with other people that are where I want to be, like on Instagram or on YouTube and stuff like that, and asking them questions, and some of them respond back, some of them don't, but then that's kind of like me learning on that side, and then also me doing things like this and shooting and then editing and then also recording um, the tracks I want to the tracks I want to do for my music downstairs in the studio I built. um, it's a lot, and then like getting back in touch with the interns, coming up with stuff for them to do. We're having a meeting on Thursday. I'm pretty sure we are. I guess got to finalize it with them. Um, but stuff like that, and it's a lot of stuff that you know. The only thing people see is like probably the content that I put out now, but in order to do that and to get ready for it and to plan, it takes a lot of um, time and preparing, and also have to think of time, think and separate time for what I need in order to work on growing this thing. And like it's just like with like for that example, that's like reaching out to people and trying to you know build a relationship with other like online influencers and you know asking for help or what I can do to help them and stuff like that. Um, but today's just one of those days where I'm not really feeling all that goody goody about uh, the thing. But I know that that's part of the process, and I just gotta just take time and chill for a moment and just think about all the things I'm grateful for. But like one of the biggest things I run into in my head is always just uh, money and how I feel like I would let myself and other people down. The more I burned through it. I don't want to say burned through it because that's kind of a negative thing, but the more that I spend to invest in what I'm trying to do and that stuff, I don't know, it's tough, man. So um, I just think it's important, and I'm doing this documenting thing with these vlogs just to kind of build up, so I can have a video series, you know, 2 to 5 years from now that you can look, I and other people can look back on and just kind of see the whole process of what it took to get to where I am, or would be, 5 years from now. Um, so they know that it's not all, you know, positive ambition every single day, go hard every single day. It's a lot of moments like, sometimes you get moments like this where you feel discouraged, but, I just guess I just got to keep uh, moving along and keep, uh, thinking of ideas and implementing them and just doing whatever I can do to move forward. So that's all I wanted to say. Whoever's watching this, just have a good day, and you know, just keep looking up because that's something that I really got to do, and I'm gonna make it. It's important that we both do it. That's all I gotta say.